Yes, we are live. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. You're welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. If you just see me for the first time, thank you. Welcome. I'm a Nigerian who lives here in South Africa with my family and I make various content. So, guys, thank you so much. Is anyone on the live stream? If you're on the live stream, please do say hello and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, it will be greatly appreciated. Yes. I just want to make sure we are live before I start. It's actually going to be a very quick and short one from me because, yeah, I feel as though that instead of me not to just show up entirely at all, it's better for me just to show up on a live stream, discuss whatever I need to discuss, and hop out. And anyone that catches it later will definitely catch up. Yeah, I don't know if this is bright enough. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. I don't know if I think my internet is a bit epileptic today from what I'm seeing. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Say hello if you can see me or if you can hear me. If you're watching it on a playback, thank you so much. Please give this video a thumbs up, okay? Share if you can. That would be very appreciated. And a thumbs up would be very appreciated. And if you're watching us live, also contribute and yeah, share, okay? And I decided to hop on StreamYard because StreamYard doesn't really, I don't think it monetizes my video. It doesn't at all, but it just gives people the opportunity to, in case someone wants to come and say something. The version I use gives the opportunity to come and just say it. However, this video is not monetized from what I'm seeing, but it's fine. It's about what we are here to talk about. So, my fellow South Africans, or my dear South Africans, congratulations on the new presidential inauguration. Yeah, we just had our presidential inauguration a few days ago here in South Africa, and President Cyril Ramaposa is a new president, sitting president, right? Yes. As much as with any information that I may put out here, if I'm not correct, just keep correcting me on the comment section and say hello and contribute, right? Type come in if you want to. Yeah, anyhow, just come in, but it's going to be a quick one because the kids are on holidays and the little one just is giving me a short break. I told them to take her outside, so she'll be on rampage soon. So I need to end it before then. So guys, yeah, like I previously said, congratulations to South Africans on the inauguration of our new president, President Ramaposa. So yeah, that's where we are drawing the topic today. Like I always say, we are not politicians out here on the streets. We are just fellow African citizens that's come to talk about things that affect us South Africans, Nigerians, and Africans in general. Okay, so quick disclaimer. Yeah. So, guys, with this inauguration, let me first of all commend South Africans in their way of doing things. I'll always say it. Mind you, that anytime that South Africans may not do it the way I think they should have done it, I may or may not come, but and say, okay, but whenever they do it well, I'll always come, so long as I'm in this country, except I'm no longer here. But if I'm here, I'll always come and applaud people and just give my 2 cents. So with the presidential inauguration, oh my God, it was big, it was large, it was beautiful, it was colorful, it was very organized as usual. Okay, so big ups to you South Africans. Please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, if you're watching, give us a thumbs up and say something. Say hello on the live stream. I mean, just hello. So yeah, big ups to South Africans and big ups to whoever that organizes these things. I know that most times this is usually a collective effort, an effort of excellence and an effort of to bring such inauguration. It's usually big. Even in Nigeria, I know that when it's presidential inauguration, it's usually a big occasion. Usually a big ceremony for the country. Is the beginning of a new dawn. Okay, so we are hoping that it's of obviously the start of a new phase. Hopefully, by the grace of God Almighty, it's going to be a positive phase, a phase of new, good, big things for South Africa as we are starting this regime again. So yeah. So the point of this video is to talk about South Africa and Nigeria. So when this inauguration happened, of course, just like every other country where it happens, when there's a presidential inauguration or when you're swearing in a new president and all the people that go with him or her, there's always invitations from different countries. Like South Africa just invited Nigerian presidents and other presidents from other African countries. Yeah, so on social media, there was this clip that went viral. Like I always say, Nigerian social media, we all have our respective social medias where we see things. So there's this clip that went viral where President Tinubu was giving a President Ramaposa a handshake. Okay, yeah, so obviously, as the new inaugurated president, everybody's shaking everybody, and like everybody shaking him, congratulating him. So I saw this clip. I don't know how they do it. Maybe I have to upgrade when I'm big. I can't upgrade now, but when I can upgrade, I will be showing clips of whatever I want to say, especially on a live stream like this, because I see people that do it. So that's clip. President Tinubu of Nigeria was shaking President Ramaposa, trying to congratulate him. Oh, congratulations. But I see a few people, a lot of people actually, not a few people, a lot of Nigerians like that he did not shake him well. Obviously, with this kind of clips, there are different clips, people, because of the this time and age, different people will be bringing out different clips. It depends on the clip you saw. So some of the clips were the clips where the one I saw was the one that President Tinubu was shaking President Ramaposa, and they gave themselves a good handshake and they smiled. Obviously, I didn't hear, you wouldn't hear the sound, but I know he was trying to say congratulations, and he said congratulations. Then people were giving this propaganda that okay, President Tinubu was not by President Ramaposa, and I'm like, where is this clips coming from? But I did not see that particular clip. Apparently, some people saw some clips where maybe President Ramaposa has gone ahead to, after shaking President Tinubu, he went to shake other presidents or other dignitaries. Okay, so people are just saying a lot of things. I know. Let's just put it out there. These are all social media banters, which do not concern us sometimes. But okay, but the main important one that happened, the clip I have here, I may make a video about it later, just to show that clip. The clip I have here was when President Ramaposa, that was after the occasion. The first clip I'm talking about was maybe during the reception or whatever. But this clip I'm trying to talk about is where President Ramaposa came to visit President Tinubu's hotel room. Okay. Yeah, the clip I got the thumbnail from. So we saw this convoy, and where President Ramaphosa came to President Tinubu's hotel room with his entourage and everything. They themselves a handshake, and then they were probably discussing something. So the point is that right now, are we to expect some kind of collaboration? Yeah, do we have what are we expecting from this visit? Because obviously it wasn't only President Tinubu that came for the inauguration, and I'm sure that President Ramaphosa is not going to come and visit everybody in their all the dignitaries in their hotel room one after the other. Correct me if I'm wrong, but where is this fly coming from? Oh my God. But I don't think it's going to happen like that. So for President Ramaphosa to come out of South Africa to come and visit President Tinubu of Nigeria in his hotel room after the inauguration, obviously here in South Africa, what are you guys thinking? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are we expecting some form of alliance between Nigeria and South Africa any moment from now, anytime soon? Somebody say something. Nobody has said something on the live stream yet, and 20 people are watching. Please do well to give me a thumbs up. What do you guys think? This is going to be a short one, like I said. Okay, so let me just say hi, and I don't know if I should post my link because like I said, it's going to be short. What do you guys think? Are we expecting some form of collaboration? Are we expecting some form of, something between Nigeria and South Africa? This presidential visit that happened between these two presidents. What are your thoughts on the comment section, guys? For me, there could be a couple of things if you ask me. So the first thing I think about is, okay, fine. I don't know if they have previous friendship before now. I don't think so. I do not know if they are friends. So the first thing I could assume is maybe they were friends. And okay, I invited my friend to come for my ceremony, and my friend came. And I want to go and say, okay, thank you for coming, and we chit chat. So that could be one assumption. That's for me. The second assumption is that could it be a situation whereby he just went around to say hello to all the presidents that came around? That I don't know if that is likely, but it's possible. I don't know if he has the time. I mean, President Ramaposa, does he have the time to go and visit? Or the third one is there could be a business proposal or business alliance, and that these two could be cooking from Nigeria and South Africa, and South Africa versus Nigeria. What do you guys think on the comment section? Whenever you catch this video, share your thoughts, okay? What are your thoughts? These are the three school of thoughts for me. But people are saying a lot of things. Then let's just look at some of the comments I got from the comment section of that particular video clip. Some people were like, okay, it was damage control that no, he did not say hello to him in the during the ceremony, which I don't think so. I saw the clip where they both said hello to each other, and he greeted President Tinubu. Shook President Ramaposa, and he shook them, and maybe that kind of shaking that says congratulations, yeah, congrats. I saw that clip, but people were like, no, he did not, say hello to him. So he came to do damage control. So someone said they had to go beg him to save face. Why would they have this video? Okay, other people were like, why did they have this video? Hi, Rudzi, how are you? Hello, Cherish. Thank you so much for joining. What do you think, guys? What do you think? So some people said it was a form of damage control, and other people were frowning that, okay, if these two presidents had this informal kind of visit, because people termed it informal because it was in a hotel room, why did they have it all recorded? Because they were posing for the cameras, and they were actually giving themselves a handshake, and President Tinubu was like, come in, come and sit, and he offered him a seat, and they sat down. Some people were like, but for me, I feel everything that has to do with presidents, these guys are not in our level. It's always for there's always an interest. It could be a business interest. That's what I think. CCD Sports, hi, hello, how are you? Free trade and movement of goods between both countries will be nice. Could be. They could be cooking something, like I said, as much as it doesn't look formal, but nothing between presidents, because they had the press there. So, I mean, if the press was there, it's definitely not informal. It's all formal. So, there's always an opportunity. Matt Lala, how are you? Hey, sis Olivia, I'm watching from Mamelodi. Oh, Mamelodi, how are you? Thank you so much. How is Mamelodi today? Yeah, I have to greet people on the comment section, guys. So excuse me. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. So, what do you guys think? I feel there's definitely nothing like, oh, presidents are not like, they are not ordinary citizens. They are the number one in the country. So there's nothing like, oh, it's an informal. Even if it's an informal, they can turn an informal visit to a formal visit. They can use one stone to kill two birds. By, okay, hello, how are you? How is the country? Oh, we should do this. We should do this. Remember this we talked about? I'm just thinking aloud, what could be going on between those two, because I don't know. Did anybody see the inauguration? Did you see those two presidents saying hello to each other, say something on the comment section, and that would be nice. So that's what I think. I would just want to quickly how did I even get that link? Let me get the link. Let me get the link and post so that if anybody has anything to quickly just, you know, you can just quickly come and say something. But I feel as though it could be a presidential casual visit or it could be a formal visit. But I don't want to buy the idea of, oh, damage control. A lot of people, I don't know if this were Nigerians or South Africans. A lot of people were saying, I think it was mainly Nigerians, that it was a damage control kind of situation whereby President um President Tinubu was not well greeted by President Ramaposa, and when they saw people, the outrage on the internet, then they decided to come and do damage control. Embarrassed in public. Somebody said embarrassed in public, apologized in private, and they gave a laughing emoji. Yes, Ruth said yes, they did have a chat. African Queen, how was it? How was the inauguration? Or did you see the different presidents having a chat? Did you see them having a chat? African Queen, how was the inauguration? What is your thoughts generally with this? Do you think that there's an alliance that we should be expecting as Nigerians and South Africans? Or did you also maybe in the South African blogs, did you see where President Ramaphosa visited other African presidents? Because I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, this is actually what I don't know if I have a lot to say. I just said I should jump in here to say this and to hear what you guys think. Like Rusi said yes, they did have a chat. I saw that. I don't know. I did not think to make a video out of it. That's why I didn't save that clip and I looked for it. I didn't see it again. So I saw where they were having a chat. I don't know where people saw the fact that they were not having a chat, then they decided to do damage control. Like I said, there are three things that could be involved. It could be that he went, around saying hello to all the presidents, visiting them in their hotel room. Although that school of thoughts may be highly unlikely, because I don't think all the presidents and everybody will be that. I don't know. Yes, I saw even Mama Gwengwa having a chit chat. Who is Man? Sorry, I don't know. African Queen. Who is it? A president of which country? Which country is this? Yes, I saw even Mama Gwangwa. I don't know who is Mama Gwangwa. I think it's for you to even honor this kind of invitation, you must be cordial with the president. That's what I think, because although presidents do it a lot, even when things happen in America and in Europe, they go. I don't know. Maybe it's part of their presidential duties. Obviously, it's part of their presidential duties. It's part of the peacekeeping and having a bond between one president and another, and one country and another. Definitely, I think so. But okay, Zimbabwean president. Oh, is that his name? Sorry, Zimbabweans. I'm sorry. I know the former president has taken. I don't even have the name of this present president of Zimbabwe. Oh, okay. President Mnangagwa. Oh, he's a Zimbabwean president. Oh, okay. I know the former president, and he was there for so long. So I know that most people would still think. I was talking with my cousin the other day. He was like, what's his name again? Is he no longer the president of Zimbabwe? I'm like, no, he ruled for so many years, and he's no more even right now. So yeah, what are your thoughts, guys? And what are your thoughts before we call it a day? Do you think something is cooking? Do you think we should expect something? Do you think this? I don't even want to go there because that would be rumor or propaganda. But do you think this non-visa, what's it called, between these two countries, could it be what they are discussing? That's just me thinking aloud, but no, I know that's not what they are discussing. Honestly, let's not even go there. But I definitely know that they probably, the president of South Africa and Nigeria probably have one or two things to discuss, or just pleasantries to share before President Ramaposa visited President Tinubu in his hotel room after the inauguration. I'm sure that shouldn't be the day of the inauguration, obviously not. It should be maybe some days later. You know how these presidents are, they have visited South Africa. President Tinubu could have visited to spend a few days, which is normal, and in one of those presidential villas with a lot of budgets, and I mean, is their right as president and is one of the incentives. So with the presidential private jets. Anyway, guys, um yeah, that's just what I think. But I don't like how social media actually turns around things. It's really sad sometimes. I don't know how South African social media is, but sometimes Nigeria social media, people just say whatever they like with this is, I don't know, this is just the videos. You guys may not see it, but this is the video. A lot of people will say, oh, he's not him, then he came to do damage control. It's crazy, honestly. Somebody said, na hotel dem dey discuss economic matter like this in pidgin does, meaning assuming it was economic matters they wanted to discuss. Should it be discussed in the hotel? Presidents, they are not answerable to us. They can discuss it anywhere. From my own thoughts, yes, normally it should be an official visit and all that, but these are presidents. They can discuss everything anyway. Hi, John, how are you? He says, don't read too much into it. Nigerian government has a tendency of hijacking business deals and overcharging tax to companies investing in their countries. Are you serious? You have a statistics to back this up, John? Because Nigeria is not even a country that is so neck deep into tax. So for them to be hijacking business deals, I don't know. I've not heard that before. I'm just hearing it from you. Okay, so I don't know. But I think that there's definitely something these presidents have discussed. And we'll just wait and keep our fingers crossed, honestly, to see how President Tinubu is new, relatively new. He's just one in seats, and we'll see how the relationship he will have with President Ramaphosa eventually. Okay, time will tell. We can't speculate. Whatever we want to say now will just be speculation. Of course, we have the right to speculate, although we can't just accuse people. Okay, but we have the right to just say, okay, could it be this? Could it be that? Not pointing fingers at a certain thing. That, at least that's what I think. That's why it's a democratic state. Nigeria is a democratic state. South Africa is a democratic state. So we have the right to say, oh, okay, we have a freedom of speech. But I don't know if we can say exactly it's this or is this or is this. MTN is still in Nigeria. Is the number one network in Nigeria. Is the number one. John, get your facts right. Yes, MTN, DSTV. DSTV is the number one satellite provider in Nigeria. Then GoTV is the second one, which is a Nigerian-based one, but DSTV is still topping. ShopRite is still there. They pulled out. No, John. No, you know me very well. I'm not going to come and I'm not going to come. I won't come and lie against something that I know that is not true. My family is in Nigeria, so my husband went to Nigeria January and he used MTN line. It has never been said that MTN pulled out of Nigeria. So pulling out is not true. DSTV pulling out is not true. ShopRite pulling out is not true. These three any other business you talk about that I don't know may be true, but these ones, ShopRite is scattered all over Nigeria. Is the biggest departmental store in Nigeria as I speak. ShopRite. DSTV is the number one satellite provider in Nigeria. MTN is the number one network provider. Then there's Glo and others. So it's MTN, then Globacom and others. So pulling out, no. Let's say things that are true. As much as you might have resentment or you might have reservations, which is right, but when you're stating when we are saying something, especially me, that when I know the fact, I'm not going to collaborate something that is not true. Okay. Yeah, so that is what I think. Queen, I saw you, African Queen. I saw you on the this thing. What's it called? On the live. I thought you wanted to join. Do you want to come back before we call it a day? So this is what I think, guys. Let's see if there will be a collaboration. See if there will be something that these two presidents will talk about. Let's see if there's something will come out of their. Is it just a friendly, casual presidential visit between President Ramaposa and President Tinubu, or is it something cooking? We as the citizens will want to know, and definitely we will find out if something eventually happens between these two countries. So, John, do you understand me? Nigeria may have its ups and downs, but I don't think I don't think, I know that these three South African businesses still run in Nigeria up until today. Franchise. Ever heard of franchise? That's how things are now. But Shoprite has always been a franchise. It has always been a franchise. That's what Shoprite have always been. Companies like Shoprite and all that. So saying it pulled out, what do you mean when you say a company pulled out? When you say it pulled out, that means it's no longer in existence. That's what that means. So if you want to say something, you say it how it happened. Shoprite has always been a franchise, even here in South Africa. I know that Shoprite is a franchise. Let me add you, Queen, African Queen. Hi, African
Hello,
Queen.
hello, Olivia. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great.
Where are
You
you
know
calling
why?
from?
I'm here in South Africa.
Yeah, I know. Like what area? Like just the way I'm in Rustenburg. Are you in Joburg, Pretoria? What
I'm
area
in
exactly?
Ekurhuleni, just
Oh,
15
Ekurhuleni.
minutes
Okay,
away
okay.
from the airport.
All
When
right. I
you
know
come
Ekurhuleni.
from
Okay.
Rustenburg going to catch your flight, and then there's
Oh,
houses
oh,
on
I
the
know, I know. I'm no, just for conversations. That's why I'm asking. I know Ekurhuleni. Hi, Akana. How are you? She says, which Woolworth state? Was once in South Africa? Nigeria, I don't know. How are you, Queen? Okay, go ahead, but remember the rules of YouTube, okay? No strong language, and yeah, and we'll be fine.
yeah. Actually, I was not even gonna call. I'm just calling to clarify that normally you must remember, like during the inauguration, Ramaphosa, it was his
Yeah,
day. So to meet and
yeah,
greet the other president, it was just normal to acknowledge that I see you. But for them to get into the business side, it's gonna be impossible. So anybody who will be
okay.
expecting that, I think it's expecting too much seriously
True,
because he's
true.
stressed out. He has got a speech to deliver for the country.
It's a
All
big
eyes
day.
are. Yes, it's like when you're
Exactly.
celebrating a birthday and
Your
somebody comes.
wedding, exactly, or your marriage
Yes,
on that day, you know how it
yes,
is. Yo,
you get. Yes. So it was gonna definitely be impossible. And you must remember the other thing is that when it's in inauguration, it's not only the president that comes, even the previous president. Look at, for instance, from Kenya, their
true.
ex-president was also there. So there are a lot of people that comes in, even the chiefs, like from Swaziland. It's not a president. We know that it's under chieftaincy. They were also there. So who has got
Okay.
time to talk business? Because
Exactly.
Ramaphosa is even tiptoeing. He's not quite sure, how am I gonna last in this? So yes, they are glorifying me. Let me just enjoy this moment. I don't think they discuss businesses on such days. Time
I
goes
don't think
on.
so.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
doubt. That would even be asking too much. Say asking the president to discuss. But what do you think about? What do you think of the private visits? What do you think it could be? Like visiting another president, an ex-president or a sitting president in maybe in their little hotel room or whatever. Do you think it's a previous friendship that was there or just courtesy as well?
If that was on the agenda for him or for them, for instance, let's
Okay.
take for Tinubu, he's from the west, it's a distance. Maybe there's something that they were talking about telephonically and they want to iron it up. I don't see a
Yes.
problem. And most of the other president, what if when they come to the country and then they just wanna explore, will they sit in their in their own rooms and wait for the president that it's just inaugurated to come and see them?
See
I
them
don't
exactly.
think so. Yeah, that will be
Mm,
too much.
yeah, like you
That will be
said,
too much.
obviously that because they obviously have they've talked. You can't say those president like all the presidents, African presidents, they should have their phone numbers. Oh, I'm calling you. How are you? Or I want to invite you. I don't know how these things work, but I'm just assuming they should be talking. So it could be a carryover of what we've discussed. Please, I just want us to finish it up or whatever. I just think, but it for me, I also think they could have a fresh talk or they want to start something. It's all about Africa and President Tinubu. From what a lot of Nigerians didn't want him, but from what I see, as much as the economic situation of Nigeria is still not what we want, but he's doing something, especially with the international communities. He's trying to there's a way he knows how to organize some kind of this kind of maybe because he promised it's just I don't want to go too political, but I feel he's the kind of person that will have a good relationship with other presidents. That's what I think from outside, but I don't know how he's going to do his thing. So
But
it
you
could
you know
be
Tinubu is not new in the game. He
he's
has
not
been
he's
in
an
the
old dog.
parliament
He's an
before.
old dog,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
And
he's
the other
and
thing is that you must remember in any country, if I'm the president here coming to visit you, my nation needs to know why am I there in Nigeria? What is the agenda that we're talking about? So when Tinubu left Nigeria to come to South Africa, the nation they knew that okay, he is going to the inauguration, not to any private meeting. I think we as people sometimes we expect too much unnecessarily.
true.
Yeah,
And I think
we've got high
because he has
expectations.
people, he has his parliament and people he's answerable to, he'll probably say, okay, and when I met the South African president, I tried to talk about this or this. I think he wants to. It will look nice or it will look good on his person that he will bring to them to their table. Like I talked about this, even if it's inconclusive, we've started talking about it. Let me just say something that has to do with
Absolutely.
Africa. Yeah, it will seem as if you're doing something, even if you're not doing something. Though I'm not saying he's not doing something, but generally, even if you're not doing something, it looks like okay, you didn't just go there to play to spend national budget. You went and you saw the president and you had a little bit of talk that has to benefit Nigeria or South Africa or Africa in general. So yeah, it looks good on you. Makes sense. Yeah, that's a valid point.
I,
Otherwise,
I
Queen, do you have any other thing to say?
No, I before I sign out, I just wanted to say that the other thing is that even us as people, we think that because we've got these presidents and then they must be friends. These people are human beings. They've got also their differences. So there are those
Exactly.
who will be looking for their people in their countries. There are those who will be looking for friendship. So, because as
Yes.
the head of states, when they meet and communicate, it needs to be about the benefits. What am I getting? What am I benefiting from you? If there's nothing, and then it's not a train smash, they must continue ruling the countries because we know since we were all born, they've been talking about this pan Africanism that it's not materializing. We don't know whether it's going to materialize in our lifetime. It has been there. Yeah. Anyway,
Exactly.
politics is not
Yeah.
my cup of tea, but
Thank you
I
so
like
much.
watching
Well,
it.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. Well
Thank
said,
you.
Queen. You're a strong woman from your voice. I mean, you sound like one of those women in the parliament in South Africa.
No,
Thank you.
you know what? I love public
Yeah,
speaking, but I'm not a parliamentarian. I'm not a politician. I follow politics because I want to understand and know if I'm sitting at home, what is happening out there, because these are the decision makers for our lives.
true,
So we
true,
need
true.
to make sure that we follow them. Yeah. Thank you
Exactly. And for
so
me,
much.
I used to say no. Anything that has to do with politics, no, we should. I don't like talking about. But I know that even if you don't want to be a politician, don't be ignorant of what is happening around you, because we should all be politicians to guide these politicians aright. I don't know if that makes sense, but we should all just be involved in politics one way or another. Talking about it on social media, although not talking about the call, there are some people that are real politicians, but having awareness, being informed, and generally just being aware of our environment, so that we'll be able to actually vote in the right person or whatever. We shouldn't just be
Yes.
ignorant in this time and age. That's why we are in the 21st century, right? So, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Let me just read some of the things people are writing on the
Okay.
comment
Let me
section.
just sign off. Thanks, now,
Thank you
Olivia,
so
for
much, Queen. I
accepting
really
me in the
enjoyed
panel.
your contribution. Thanks.
Thank
Does
you.
anyone have anything to say, add, or contribute? There's the link on the comment section before we sign out for the day. Someone said, yeah, who was Akana? Who was in Nigeria? I didn't know. I didn't know about that. Olivia, they are right. Shoprite did pull out, and so to Ketron. Only the name remains. Okay. Okay. But the name is still there. That's why I would assume they did not pull out. But DSTV, unless DSTV pulled, but I don't think those things pulled out entirely. They could just sell the franchise or give part of the franchise to another another group of people that will manage it, but they should be still partly owners. You know how these business people are. Business people are very savvy. They don't entirely pull out of what they want. They could sell, a huge chunk of the shares, or 50%, or normally maybe 40 or 40 something percent, and still be majority shareholder, because business people, they don't like pulling out of their business entirely, especially when they grew the business. They'll just pull out and give you, now be running the business, and they'll no, they are smart. Business people are when they do business, they're not emotional. Business is not run with emotions, it's run with smartness and all that. I don't care about what people say, and that's how a businessman would think. I'm just in for my money, and that's it. So they could have pulled out. They left the name. Leaving the name is still leaving their identity. So if someone that doesn't know the nitty-gritty will not know that, okay, they will still think it's ShopRite. Do you understand? So as much as they pulled out, they didn't pull out entirely. That's what I think. um let me read more comments. Olivia, what do you think? Okay, what do you make of the world's biggest morals in the world revealed by the Nigerian president? What's that? What does that mean? I don't understand. Please, can you elaborate? What do you make of the world's biggest moral in the world revealed by the Nigerian president? If you can elaborate, that would be fine, because I don't understand. I remember the Prime Minister's president of India when he was in SA conference. He didn't want to get off the plane because he wanted to be welcomed by the president at Waterkloof. Oh, really? maybe, may, the president will come with he may not want to, welcome you personally, but he will have delegates. That's how I think these things are done. I think presidents, they delegate these things to different people. There's the hospitality team, there's the security team. He will have security team to secure him, hospitality team to welcome him, and other things. Presidents have delegates, and they are only one human being. I feel as though uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. That's what I think. So people don't remember this when they especially me as well, not just especially me, like all of us. When we talk about presidents or people in power, we forget that they are also humans. As much as they are maybe older or they're in politics or we expect a lot from them, but they are still human beings. And like Queen said, and there's this old adage that says, uneasy where lies the head that wears the crown. So if you're a president or if you're a leader in the country, it's not easy. It's not easy for you, as easy as we think it's easy, you know. If there is no agreement of retaining the name Shoprite, Shoprite can sue a Ketron for using their brand. Let's hope there is an agreement. There's definitely an agreement. There's no way that Shoprite, like I said, Queen, there's no way Shoprite to just pull out entirely. These business people, they are smart. They may have they may have sold part of the shares and say, okay, with this you remit so and so money and so on and so forth. That's what I think. Excuse me, 1 minute. Adi anọ m na life. Oh, 1 minute. I'm pụọ na Mazagi. So that's what I think. Sorry, I got a call. I had to answer that call. She's been calling me for a while. So that's what I think, guys. Anyway, let's hope for the best. Does anyone have any other contribution to make or anything to say? Before we call it a day, please give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up on this video, please. That would just be your encouraging me and saying, yeah, just thumbs up and share if you can. That's what I think, guys. Let's hope that Africa will be. We expect a lot from them because they promise us a lot. You're correct, because they don't actually say what they can do, presidents and people in politics anyway. That's because we actually, that's what we want to hear. But I don't think that's the right thing, because you should know what you deliver, and then you tell the people, okay, in so and so time, if you vote for me, I'm going to be able to give you so and so roads, and so employments and all that. They over speculate what they can do, and we also have our hopes up as human beings, as Africans, and then they don't deliver at the end of the day. So it's not our fault entirely. It's partly their fault, but anyway, they are human beings. Let's just hope for the best, and I wish President Cyril Ramaphosa a good tenure. I wish South Africa a good time while he's the president, as much as Nigeria as well. I hope these countries thrive. I hope Africa thrives at the end of the day, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate each and every one of you, 27 of you. Okay, does anyone have anything to say? And in the absence of that, I will see you in my next one, guys. Bye bye. Thank you.